Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm here with my lovely girlfriend, Caroline, and we're going to be playing a little game.
So to help you guys get to know us a little bit more, we're going to be playing the Who is More Likely game. So I'm sure that most of you are familiar with this, but we'll be reading out some questions and then using our little papers here to say who we think the question describes for.
Yeah.
Who paid on the first date? Kale did.
Easy, yeah. We went to a restaurant in her hometown and sat in the back. It was a nice patio. People were playing this really weird game next to us. I don't even remember what that was called, but it was a really awkward first date, as you can assume. Like, we'd never met each other before, and I kind of just showed up in her town. So it was really awkward, and I was, like, we had talked for 3 weeks before, so I was, like, trying to give a lot of effort and, like, try to woo you over. But the lunch meal was just, it wasn't very good.
Yeah.
But so I kind of drug it out for 2 hours. I got better after that, but yeah, I did end up paying for it because I'm a nice guy, I guess. So.
Such a gentleman.
Such a gentleman. Now I guess, like, we try to, like, rotate every so often. Like, I'll get you dinner one night, and then the next night you'll get me dinner. So it's kind of like this.
Yeah, we try to keep it 50-50.
Back and forth. Yeah, which I like.
Who was the first to declare their love?
I think it was me.
It was you.
It was like 11 o'clock at night. We had just finished our day. We went to the Lincoln Memorial, had a nice dinner, and we were in the back of the car just like talking and things like that. And then I said it, and you reciprocated, and that was a nice feeling.
Who plans more elaborate date nights?
You? I think the better question is who's more adventurous, because you're very adventurous with your dates. I'm more like, let's sit on this couch and let's talk. And you're like,
who's more adventurous?
She is, easily. Because you're like, oh, we're going to Philadelphia. I'm like, okay.
Who's the best chef?
You are, definitely.
Yeah.
You make mean tacos, mean enchiladas, and your chili is phenomenal.
Thank you.
I think I can do...
I tried to make
eggs with vanilla. Or like eggs with, like, we didn't have milk, we just had like almond milk vanilla. So I used eggs with almond milk vanilla.
Yeah, and then he also once tried to make spaghetti. Like, literally just store-bought spaghetti, put in boiling water, add red sauce, and got the noodles on fire.
I got the noodles on fire. I was by myself too, and I thought I was gonna die. Yeah, because like we have an electric stove back at school, and the noodle like fell into like the little crevice, I guess, and it lit on fire, and I was like, so I just kind of watched it burn, because I didn't really know what to do. No one taught me what to do in that situation, so I just watched it burn, and then it burned itself out, and we were okay, but it was really scary.
Who's more likely to steal all the covers on a cold night?
You! Even on a hot night. For some reason, you want all the covers. And then I wake up in the middle of the night, and I'm like, ugh. You know, I'm freezing because, like, there's nothing on me, and I'm like, where did all the blankets go? And they're just all over you, and I'm so confused. I'm like, why are you stealing all these blankets at night?
A blanket gremlin.
So we have tug of wars during the night.
Who snores louder? Neither of us really snore.
No, you don't snore, you just scream. You scream in your sleep from all of your nightmares. So it's not even like you, like, oh, there's Caroline going off and snoring again. It's like, ah! I'm like, what are you doing? Who is hurting you in this dream? It's like, oh my gosh, every single night.
Who wakes up first? Obvious. And who stays up late? Obvious.
It's like, yeah, it is you. We like get in bed at the same time, but you'll stay up like 6 more hours. I'm like, what are you doing? And then like by the time you've like gone to sleep, like 2 hours later, I'm rising. And then, yeah.
You're welcome. Who's the better shower singer?
Me. I rap in the shower, and I sound amazing.
Kale!
What?
Who's more likely to start an argument?
Me. I'm so annoying. Literally, whenever I get tired, I'm like, ugh, you know? It's like, why didn't you put the cap on the toothpaste? Arrgh. You know, and you like literally never start arguments.
But we're very skillful at resolving conflicts.
Yeah.
So whenever something comes up, like, it's gone very quickly.
Yeah.
We just cuddle.
Which is really good because initially it was like, it would take us like hours to resolve something.
Stupid.
Like really stupid things. Like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Just dumb things. And now it's like, okay, I'll just gotta be like, yeah, you're right, I was being really stupid. And that's usually it. So
yeah, then I'm like, okay, who's more likely to save all their money?
You?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kale spends it all in stocks.
Put it all in stocks. All the cruise ships right now.
Who's clumsier?
They're pretty clumsy.
Yeah. It's surprising because, you know, you'd think Kale, like, with, like, a limb and
paralysis.
Like one non-paralyzed leg would be the clumsier one. But no, it's me. I trip all the time.
Yeah, you do. But it's most, I don't even know why you trip. Sometimes you're like on
I
your
just
phone.
trip over my own feet. Like I'll get distracted thinking about something and literally just trip over my own feet.
You gotta work on that. It's a public safety concern.
Okay, you've fallen a couple times too. But
yes, but
it's
that's
not
understandable. It's like, oh, my leg gave out because I'm paralyzed.
Who's better at keeping secrets? Actually, you're good too. I think we're both good.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think you're so good that I don't even know if you have any secrets right now.
Well, I interpret it as like keeping other people's secrets.
Keeping other. You're much better than me.
I think. Well, you're good for people that you care about.
Yeah, but sometimes my family's like, oh, like don't tell this, and I just tell it to you.
And we tell each other everything.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a tough one.
Who would last longer on a deserted island? Easily.
Caroline. I have so many medical supplies. As soon as they run out, I'm dead. It's that simple.
Yeah.
So definitely Caroline. Though, like, if there's no trees on the island, Caroline will like die of sunburn in like a day.
Yeah. I get really exhausted really quickly.
Yeah. So
I'd say most likely you.
Most likely.
Most likely you. Who's more outgoing?
I think I am.
I think you.
Yeah.
We talk all the time. It's really weird because Kale is by definition and by nature an introvert, but he acts really extroverted. I am intrinsically an extrovert, but I act super introverted.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
And I think an example is like during quarantine, she wants to go do something. Like I'm okay sitting in the basement and just having like 20 minutes of social interaction every day, and I'm okay.
But I'm like.
But you need like all day social interaction and like 20 minutes by yourself.
Okay. It doesn't have to be quite that extreme.
Not that extreme, but
just
like
like some type of
contrast.
social interaction every day.
Yeah.
Who's more likely to cry during a sad movie?
I cry all the
Kale.
time. I literally cry all the time. Yesterday we were watching I Still Believe. I was not even watching half the movie. I was working on a homework project, and then I see the girl in it die. I have no connection to her, and I start like welling up in tears. I'm like, oh my gosh, the guy is so sad that his wife died, and I'm just like sitting there like eyes so like wet with tears, and I'm like, what the hell?
Who has the best style?
Easily. I wear like t-shirts and shorts all the time. I'm starting to appreciate
He's getting
nicer dressing.
He's getting a little bit better. A little more fashion forward.
A little
He
more
looks very
fashion
nice
forward.
today. Something I've discovered is that Kale likes his t-shirts. He likes prioritizing comfort over fashion. So, if you provide him and supply him with comfortable fashion,
I'll wear it.
he'll wear it. Okay, and the last question.
Yes.
Final question. Who's more likely to lose their keys or wallets? See, this is a sneaky one.
Wait.
This is a sneaky one because technically I lose more objects on the daily basis.
Yes.
I lose objects all the time. However,
I lose very
Kale
important.
has lost his keys twice since I've known him. And I don't mean, I find my items eventually after having like a brief panic attack, but Kale loses his keys and just never finds them again.
When I lose things, they're very important things. Like losing keys twice and having to get my car towed because it needs to get rekeyed. Like that's expensive.
bad.
Just really bad.
So thank you guys so much for tuning in to us, and we look forward to making more content soon.
See ya.
Bye.